Okay, for do that, we need first to inject this service to the first child. For example, in the TypeScript file of the child one, I will inject the service to this component through the constructor. Mhm. Okay, to inject the information, I will mark a public as RB communication. RB communication service. Okay. Here I have injected I must injected the service communication to the child component. To use this service uh, in me in my HTML, this variable need to be declared public. If you declare private, you can use this information or this variable in HTML. Okay, will need to be public. Okay. Next, in the HTML component, I will show this information. For example, I let me check here a string variable from service, and I will display the information here. This dot server communication dot the name of the variable that I declare in the service. Here. Okay. At this form will be displayed the information that stay in the communication service. There are a problem with the name. Let me check. Um, it's okay. Okay. Then I will change the data of this into child 2. Okay. I open the child 2. I will close all. Open the child 2. Inject the service through the constructor. Let me order this. Okay. I will inject the service here too. Public SRV communication of type SRV communication service. Okay. This will be imported here. Okay. And uh, I will add a button in the child 2 to modify the information of this variable from the service. For example, I will add a button. I will add a click event. This one change service data. Really. Okay. I add a button in the child 2. In this button, I add event click to change the data that is in the service. Okay. change service data. Okay, I will implement this function in the child 2. Child 2. Okay, to change the information in the service, I will throw the SRV communication variable. This communication dot global data equals um, info from child 2. Okay, let me check this. I say all. I am returned to my system. Okay, as you can see in the child 1 component, here say variable from service and is empty. And the child 2, we have a button. When the user click here, change the information that is in the service, and the child 1 was um, uh, entered that the information was changed, and here is displayed the information. We can do the reverse. For example, from the child 1, change the information and show in the child 2. For example, I will do the the opposite from the child. In the child 1, I will copy this label variable from service global data, and then in the child 2, in the child 1, I will add a button 2 to change the service data. Okay, I will implement this function in the child 1 too. This dot is the communication dot global data equals I will info for child 1. Info from child 1.
Raghavan sir, can you mute your mic?
Let me check, please. For example, here the button was in the same component. Let me check. I will close all. In the child 1, is change service. In the child 2, change service. Change my service data in the child 1. For example, if I click in this button, it say info from child 1 because the button is in child 1. But if I click in this button in the child 2, I click here and the information change info from the child 2. Okay. This is the other form to communicate information through the component. The component, as you can see, can be transmitted between one component to another component using a service. The service is an singleton. singleton class is the information that is in the singleton class will be displayed in all of the component that is injected into it, as you can see here. For example, if I click here, the child from 2, the info from child 2, the two components will display the same information. If I click here, the information say info from child 1 and info from child 1 because the two components are seeing the same variable at the same time. And in real time, the information will be displayed. You got it?
Yes, got it.
Yes, yes, got it.
Okay. Um, the last,
So,
yes,
Edgar, here is my question.
yes,
Actually, we are injecting dependency here, just like what we do in .NET Core as well. I mean, there are three types of dependency by using constructor, method, and property. So same as you have explained, we have used the constructor dependency, right?
you want to connect to an API from .NET Core.
No, I'm just asking. I mean, uh, in .NET Core and in Angular, uh, I mean, injecting a dependency
Uh-huh.
patterns. How do we inject the dependency that is similar at both the places in both the languages, whether it is Angular or whether it is .NET Core. So in .NET Core as well, we use the three types of dependency like constructor dependency
Uh-huh.
and method and property. So you have explained we have recently used here the constructor dependency.
Okay, the concept of the injection of dependencies.
See,
You you
just go to your code. Just go to your source code.
okay, the uh, I let me check if I understand. You want to know how how or what is dependency injection?
Right, the method, or we can say that the way through which you are injecting the dependency is
Uh-huh.
similar in .NET Core or in Angular.
Yes, it's similar
What I'm looking at,
because
because you have used the constructor for injecting the dependency.
yes, it's similar.
In
The
same way we also, yes, similar in that .NET Core we also do like this.
uh-huh. I have some example in .NET Core. If you like, I will show you in another class. By the moment, I
Okay,
will.
okay. No, I'm not asking you to explain about injecting dependency in code. I'm just mapping. I'm just trying to compare both
Okay, okay. I
dependency pattern.
I will try to respond this question. In the dependency injection is when you in your system you have, for example, a service, and this service you don't need to use the create method like something this. For example,
Pankaj, are you there or are you off? So Pankaj is not there, I think.
is
Okay.
not here.
No problem.
Okay, if you
So it's I think everyone it's enough for today. So because it's going to be 10 o'clock or more than 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So let's discuss on tomorrow if the people are agree with me.
Okay.
Otherwise,
We will see
okay, because
tomorrow.
we have already discussed more than 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Okay, Edgar. So thank you for giving the explanation
Okay. Thank
Thank you.
you.
nicely.
Thank you, Edgar, sir.
We will see this tomorrow.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Thank-
Thanks for joining
Thank
us.
you very much.
Okay.
Thanks.
So when another form to communicate component is using the observable, but if you like, we can see this tomorrow. I don't know if you want to continue or we see this tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Sir. Bye. Bye, sir.
We can continue tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. We
If you can hear me, then there is a request from my side after